click like and subscribe. Y'all know what to do, man. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Crypto Hoops, bringing you the game of crypto the best way that I understand. The tagline is solid. Anyways, today we are talking about crypto exchanges. Now, when I first got started with crypto, the only exchange that I knew about was Coinbase. The thing about Coinbase is it is extremely user-friendly. Now, what does user-friendly mean? User-friendly means that it is extremely easy. It's very easy. They make everything simple, almost to the point where you can give it to your 90-year-old grandma and she should be able to get on there and work it and buy her first Bitcoin. Give her a piece of Michael Jordan or a little bit of LeBron James, who's Ethereum. But anyways, Coinbase makes everything simple. But here's the thing about Coinbase. Coinbase, they are very strict with the type of cryptos that they list. When a crypto hits Coinbase, it's usually already went through its ICO. That's basically when it was dirt cheap. Usually it'll hit other exchanges. The price appreciation during those times where it's going through all the other exchanges or some of these more difficult exchanges, the price is very low and it's constantly creeping up. So by the time that it hits Coinbase, the price is already just kind of high. Once it gets to Coinbase, it doesn't mean that the price isn't going to not go higher. It's just that you just missed out on some other gains. So there are times where Coinbase just won't list a coin. They just won't list it. So you do have to go to other exchanges. Now, some other exchanges that I use are Binance.us. They're really good. I enjoy using them. They have some other under the radar coins or some other popular coins that you might hear a lot about, but once again, you can't find them on Coinbase. And for the most part, I say the experience with Binance.us is pretty easy as well. They do give you both options just for you to do a regular buy, kind of like how you would do on Coinbase. And they also give you the option to do a limit buy. So you can set your price, and for the price to go up, you can buy it at that price. Usually, if you want to set it at a higher price, that's the price that you want to sell it at. So you can set a sell limit, and that price will, once it hits that price, it'll automatically sell. It's pretty cool, actually. I was kind of afraid of it. It can be intimidating because you're looking at all this stuff just going and all these numbers, turning red, turning green. It's just a lot going on. Like I said, it can be intimidating. But they also give you the option to purchase too. So, if you feel like, I think the market is going to crash and you want to set a price for, let's say Bitcoin. Let's say that you want to set a price for 50,000 for Bitcoin, that you want to buy Bitcoin at $50,000, then for it to drop that low, then it'll automatically buy it for you to sell it at that limit. So that's one of the unique things about Binance.us. I said that I was going to address how to purchase SureRemit on Bitmart. Now, Bitmart is another one of those exchanges that's a little bit different. It's a little bit more difficult. And I will say this, that crypto space, it can be some hoops that you have to jump through to be able to get certain coins. Now, SureRemit, there's two ways that I know of that you can purchase SureRemit. One of them is through Bitmart, and the other option is actually downloading the app through the App Store, and you can actually put money on the app, and it will allow you to purchase the token directly from the app. So that's another way that you can do it, which is it's pretty cool. I haven't done it that way. I'll just go directly through Bitmart. What I'll do is I will attach a video at the end of this video, and I'll show you how I purchase SureRemit on Bitmart. And you do have to go through the limit order. They don't make it easy for you just for you to go to SureRemit and you can link your bank account and just hit buy. It's not that easy with Bitmart. Fortunately, you have to transfer another type of crypto over. Typically, it's either Bitcoin or Ethereum, and you have to convert it to Tether. Now, Tether is the equivalent to $1. You'll have to sell, let's just say you'll have to sell your Bitcoin. Let's just say that you sent over $100 worth of Bitcoin to Bitmart, okay? And you're gonna have to change that Bitcoin to Tether. and then you'll be able to purchase the Sure Remit with the Tether, and vice versa as well. So let's just say that you buy 100,000 Sure Remit, and that Sure Remit goes to $1. You're going to have to sell that Sure Remit for 100,000 Tether, which is basically 100,000 US dollars. And you'll have to send it back to an exchange. I'll tell you what I did. Yeah, so here's a scenario that I actually had to do. So I sold a little bit, it was actually Pundi X. I sold a little bit of my Pundi X because I don't know if you guys are paying attention to what's happening with Pundi X, but that price is going up and it's still gonna go up. That's another one. So I sold a little bit of my Pundi X. I had to get it transferred to Bitmart, and then I had to actually, so here's the thing, I got multiple exchanges. It was BitTrue, not Bitmart, but I had to send my Pundi X to BitTrue, and they're very similar. BitTrue and Bitmart, they're very similar. But I had to sell the Pundi X into Tether, and once I sold the Tether, that's a tongue twister. Pundi X into Tether. Once again, Tether is the equivalent to $1 US. I have to send it to Binance US because the cool thing about Binance US is that they sell Tether. So with me having to send that Tether back to Binance US, I had to convert it to US dollars. And then with me converting it to US dollars, I could do whatever I want with it. I could buy more crypto, I could cash it into my bank account, I could just let it sit there, and wait for a bigger crash to come and buy back in. It's just whatever you want to do with it. So yes, there are a few hoops that you have to jump through to be able to do that. But if it was easy, everybody would do it. I know it can seem like it's a little intimidating, and yes, it can be a little bit scary because, unfortunately with crypto, we got these long, crazy addresses, and if you miss one letter, you can lose your money. So I always suggest that you always do a small transaction first. And yes, I know there's going to be some small fees, but trust me, it's going to be worth it. Instead of you doing one large transaction, let's say that you're trying to send $1,000 and you miss that copy and paste. Sometimes when you copy and paste, you might accidentally hit a key and put an extra letter on there, and you send it to the wrong address. You didn't lost $1,000. So always do a test transaction first. If you're sending large sums of money, double check your addresses and make sure that double check your addresses and make sure that everything's correct, because like I said, you don't want to lose your money. I do have multiple exchanges. A lot of times when people talk to me about crypto, they're asking just like, well, that's not on Coinbase, that's not on Coinbase. And then I tell them, I'm just like, look, I know for a fact I have over 6 exchanges, and each one of them are different, and each one of them have unique cryptos that interest me. But what questions you guys have in the comments, just if you guys have any more detailed questions in the comments, like I said, I'm gonna do my best to attach a video at the end of this, just showing you how I do a limit buy on Bitmart for Sure Remit. So end of the day, just tinker with it a little bit. That's what I have to do. I have to play with it a little bit. It's actually kind of cool once you actually kind of get a hang of it and start sending these cryptos here and there, and you just like, oh snap, it's actually pretty neat. You see how this stuff works, and you see how it's going to not only will the technology change the world, but just you being able to bank yourself and control your money, and just send it wherever you want to, and being able to trade with it, pretty much. Trade until you get the amount that you want to bring it back to the real world in US dollar, that dirty fiat, that's what they call it. But anyways, look, that's all I got for you guys today. Click like and subscribe. Y'all know what to do, man. I'm trying to grow the channel up, and I'm not too sure what I'm gonna talk about tomorrow. It'll be something good, it'll be something interesting. Cause trust me, my mind is always on crypto and hooping. That's all I think about. Crypto hoops, baby. Anyways, I'll talk to you all tomorrow, all right? All right.